Hey second graders, how you doing? Mr. Bell here. Ready for a new project? Alright. Today you're going to learn how to draw three-dimensional solids. So let's first talk about the difference between a two-dimensional shape and a three-dimensional solid. You know, I can draw a shape, square, and I can make it look three-dimensional. Make it look three-dimensional by doing a few tricks. Add some lines to show the top of it, to show the side of it. And now it looks 3D. Alright? It's not really three-dimensional, but it looks 3D. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's compare and contrast 2D shapes with 3D solids. Solids have form. Alright, so look at the 2D shape here on the left and compare it to a 3D solid looking on the right. You see the light sources up here. If it's shining down on here, these parts are lit up, but this part on the right is all shady because there's no sun or light source hitting it. You have a triangle here, and then over here you have, what's it called? Say it to yourself. Yeah, pyramid. And the front of the pyramid just looks like this. Rectangle. And over here we have a, what's it called when it looks three-dimensional? Rectangular prism. And then number 4, what's that called? Cone. The shape of a cone, just looking from the front, just looks like that. And over here we have a what? If you said cylinder, you're correct. It's a cylinder. And down at the bottom, we have a, it looks like a sphere. Shape just looks like a circle here, just like this. Three-dimensional form, sphere. 2D circle. 2D square. 3D, what's it called? Cube. Correct. So when you're looking at these shapes versus solids, and here's an actual cube. An actual cube has height, 2 inches. It has a width, 2 inches. It has a length, 2 inches. The height, width, and length of this cube each have 2 inches. Two-dimensional part of this. Put in at an angle. Looks 3D. Actually is 3D. Let's look at some more. Pyramid. Put the pyramid on the cube. It looks like a what? House. Rectangular prism. Looks like a rectangular prism. Front of it. Almost fits right in there, doesn't it? Just at the front, just the face of it. We have here. Looks like a cone. is a cone. Looks like a cylinder. A cylinder. And a sphere. All right, let's begin our project. Get your pencil or a marker, crayon, whatever you have to work with, and let's start making our three-dimensional looking solids. Make them look like they have form. All right. Draw your square. 4 equal, that's right, sides. Okay. And we're going to make the lines, in order to make this look three-dimensional, we're going to have the lines go to the northeast. Okay? Remember your compass rose? North, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. We are concentrating on this one, northeast. So here we go. Try to make these an equal length. Northeast, northeast, northeast. That looks like a square table flipped on its side. Then we're going to connect it with this horizontal line right there. This line should match this one and this one. And then a vertical line. It looks like a three-dimensional cube. Notice all the lines are going to the northeast. Northeast, northeast, northeast. Horizontal, vertical, vertical, vertical. Okay? Now, to shade it in, you can just put some lines like this. Your light source is going to be over here, shining on the front and the top, but not on the side. All right? Okay, let's do a triangle here. Northeast line. Not too long. And we'll connect it. It'll look like a pyramid. And you can shade it in just like the cube was shaded in. Or if you'd rather, you can shade it in like this instead. Just color it in. Shade it however you want. It'll look more three-dimensional if you shade it in. 3D solid. Okay, on to the next. A rectangle, 2 long lines, 2 short lines, or 2 long sides, 2 short sides. Try to keep these lines parallel to each other. That means running alongside each other. Okay. Northeast, northeast, northeast. Turn your paper sideways if it helps you to connect them. Turn it upside down if you need to. Whatever works best for you. And shade it in. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going. I do have time constraints because of the video. I only get 15 minutes, so I have to make sure I don't run out of time. When you do the cone, just do the top part of a tall, thin triangle. And then put a smiley face at the bottom. When you shade it in, start in the middle. Middle to the side, middle to the side. Notice each line curves. That'll make it look more round, more three-dimensional. Curve, curve, curve from the middle to the side, curve. Make it shorter and shorter because the cone gets narrower and narrower as you get to the top. There you go. If you want to add more lines in between to make it look even more shaded, feel free to do that if you want to. All right, let's move on to the next one. When you do the cylinder, put two long parallel lines over here. At the bottom, I'm going to put a little smiley face, a curved line, same thing here, and sort of a sad face up there. All right, and then if you want to start at the top and do it this way, you can, or at the bottom like I did here. Start at the middle, go to the side. Start at the middle, go to the side. Start at the middle, go to the side. Make sure these lines are curved the whole time. Okay. If you want to, you can add some more in between. Make sure they go all the way to the edge. These aren't going to the edge, so I need to make sure they go all the way over. Okay. Cylinder, now the sphere. I like to sketch mine very softly first to make sure I get it right. Oh, I don't always get it the first time. So once you have it on there, you can go over it a little bit darker if you want to. I don't like to go over it too dark, especially over here, because the light's coming down this way. So the shady part's going to be over here. So here I go. And it's time to start shading. So it's going to be darker here. All right. Notice it's curved like this way. Sometimes I put some little guidelines in there. Make sure it goes from here to here. And I'm going to shade these all in darker. And that's going to be the darkest part. Erase here because I went outside the sphere a little bit. Then I'm going to do medium in here. I'm going to make it lighter and lighter as I work my way up. That's called a value change. From dark to medium to light. Some people like to hold their pencils sideways when they do this. I'm going to get rid of this line here because I want it really bright up here where the light's hitting it the most. And I'm going to blend these together. Hold it a little closer. You get more control if you hold it like this. Press lighter. Blend it together. You don't see a big difference between the separation between them. I'm going to come in here and darken this up a little more. Over here. There you go. Very a lot darker over here. From light to medium to dark. There you go. Again, if you'd rather do shading like this inside these ones, you can do that too if you want to. Even on top of the lines that you have here. Make this darker along this edge. And then lighter. Many different ways that you can shade. All right. Y'all have fun with this. All right. Can't wait to see the results. All right. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.